Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we can continue, I suppose. I was in the midst of the fight, so I wasn't able to speak. This is Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands, Part 2, and yeah, that's it. We can continue discovering the story. Though I'm not sure where to go. Suppose it's here, right? Because there is nowhere else to go. Or oh, look at that. That's interesting. I can upgrade something. Let's upgrade the energy slot. Let's upgrade the energy slot. Yes. What are these blue things? Sparkles, whatever they are. Is there this statue with the experience and stuff? Yeah, okay, there it is. Didn't look there. My bad.
This palace is often called the Oasis. It's easy to see why.
It really makes me think about Prince of Persia. I don't know, even where within, but the sense of time as well. Big palace with all these weird places to jump. We are Legion. Upgrade available. What can we upgrade? Maybe the 4th energy slot? 'Cause this thing is really useful, especially with the time stop, time back time, rewind time power. Got 8 power slots. Or energy slots.
Malik!
It seems I am not the only one who has gained power. In all my life, I've never seen sorcery like that.
The seal is affecting your mind. You must stop this.
Why did you ask for my half of the medallion? Do you truly want the army gone? Or were you looking for a way to control its power yourself?
If you won't stop this, I will. Give me the medallion.
No!
Wasn't a question.
Were you anyone else, I would execute you for treason! Leave this place. And don't return.
Wait! That could have gone better. He accused me of treason. Going to do? I'll never convince him to give me the medallion now. He probably thinks I'm mad. The one who's mad? No. I'm not the one suggesting we use the army to gain power.
Something's wrong, no? Isn't sure. Is there, as you can see on the left side, there are two places where the water's coming from, right? Are those? I'm not sure. Yeah, but there is no water there, so I missed something. Did I?
Find a way to get us both out of this.
That's so close. So close, man. Oil chamber. And why do you want me to go there? Because I saw a balcony. Nothing to do here. So
Sandi Suleiman. Hala intikama mo migiram.
Does he think I'm King Solomon?
you mad? No, no.
He can't see me. He won't follow me. I hope.
What's interesting is that I'm thinking about King Solomon, and the thing is, King Solomon, he was mentioned in the Bible. King Solomon is I don't know if the word creator is the best word, probably not the best word, but King Solomon did write Ecclesiastes, Proverbs, and I think that's it. Those two, and the Song of Songs or something. Uh, he was considered as one of the wisest people, son of David. Yet he made a mistake, and I'm actually very curious why are they. It's not only about Prince of Persia, but I see that a lot of I have seen there that balcony. I have seen some other kind of creations mention King Solomon for some reason. And I'm actually curious why. Okay, and what did I open? So King Solomon is considered as a kind of a mythical figure. I think there's some kind of a book that people say that it's King Solomon. Okay, I'm not sure whether it was him who created that book, who wrote that book. But I have heard that there's some kind of another biblical book that not in the main canon, which is about some kind of demons or whatever, which is probably not related to. Not probably, it's most definitely not related to Bible, but people believe that it was King Solomon and something who spoke about some kind of demons and whatever. And maybe this is why in Prince of Persia they use this idea of King Solomon's army, this concept. I don't know how can I call it. Because this army thing, or maybe demon thing, sealed somewhere away is it's kind of a part of the history at this point. I'll Google the name or something. Maybe I'll find something. I'll tell you the exact name of this thing. It's not something that you need to read, but it's just you know, kind of a general culture. I don't think that it was his creation, because there is the mainstream, not mainstream, how can I say it? things that are in the Bible are there for a reason, and a lot of these weird things that are not in the Bible, which some people kind of consider that it was removed, but I don't know, by Catholic Church or whatever, whoever removed that. But some people think that it might be part of the Bible, so you need to read like Enoch book or something, and he speaks about demons as well. So you clearly see this pattern of whenever someone, or at least when people think that someone spoke about some kind of demons, it's not in the Bible. So in this situation, there was something about King Solomon and some kind of a sealed army. I think I maybe, not sure, but maybe I have read that about Bala, and part of the teaching, because Kabbalah is some kind of a Jewish magical and magic and tradition, something mixed, some occult practices, and maybe I have read, when I was reading Wikipedia, I've read something about it. It might be part of Bala. So you can clearly see this pattern of the Bible does not speak about these things, then probably there is a reason. Yeah, I climbed here. What's the for what purpose? I think one thing that certain people don't understand about Bible is the fact that Bible is not a book about weird creatures or something. This is why the book of Enoch or something, or this Solomon, the book about Solomon having capturing some demons or whatever, it just doesn't make any sense, because Bible is a book of advices, how to live a happy life and what not to do. Because basically we follow the narrative of Jewish people, and we see the mistakes that they are doing when they're living in Egypt stuff, and certain people that are chosen.
Where is he going? Malik. It's after his medallion. The throne room's in that direction. I have to get to Malik first.
And the thing is, we clearly see this. Those who read the Bible, they understand this pattern of things that Bible trying to show us. We should be very careful with certain things, because a lot of times mistake they lead to very bad consequences. So that's the whole point, and how Jewish people make a mistake to not believe that Jesus is the Messiah. So there is no sense to speak about any kind of demons or whatever. It's not what the Bible is about. It doesn't make much sense to speak about them. Because our life and the story of humans, it's about humans, not about all other creatures. All other creatures are not important. It doesn't even matter whether they exist or not. Oh. Oh. What happened?
This must be the astrolabe. Malik wrote to me about it. It's supposed to predict the future through the movement of the stars.
Astrology. That's
Somehow,
astrology.
I doubt it predicted the army.
How this mechanism can predict the future? But by doing what? Showing visions? Creating pictures on the sand? What's the point of it? What the? Oh. I missed something. Oh man. How can I get that? Very typical for the old games too. Oh, I see. To, you know, to have camera problems. I somehow doubt that I'll be able to improve all the things that I have. All the skills. But correct me if I'm wrong. They proposed me to.
Perfect. Now Malik can kill me for treason and breaking his astrolabe.
They proposed me to start a new game with the. It was a little bit like a new game plus. You can start a new game with the results of the previous game, so you can keep your skill points, skills that you have learned. You see, because this game is somewhere around maybe 7 hours long or something, and I don't want to say it's been like I've done the half of it, but I feel like I'm approaching, maybe I'm 35 or 40%, and I only have part of the skill tree. Clearly I don't have enough sand to improve everything, and there are a lot of good skills. You see, double energy, for example. So they intend us to replay this game, but does it even make any sense? It doesn't really feel replayable. I feel like when there is no free choice, there is no open world, it doesn't make much sense to replay, and there are no different outcomes. So what's the point to replay if you kind of know what will happen? I mean, some people might disagree, but that's it. And Prince of Persia is not an open world RPG like The Witcher or, I don't know, Red Dead Redemption. So replaying it feels a little bit I don't know. Probably people who collect things, they want to unlock everything. It's probably a good thing for them. That's not my case, so I don't understand it.
Maybe I'll just pretend it wasn't me. No, I didn't touch it. It must have been the sandlot.
I hope the remake of Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time will be good. I somehow doubt that, but I want to keep my hope. I want to believe that Ubisoft will uh, make something incredible. I can't say that Ubisoft is always bad, because that's not true. But I can't say that they are good either. So it's a very weird situation. Very weird position. Where can I jump from that platform? Nowhere. It's great. Yeah, the problem is what's next. It's nothing. Okay, let's see.
Somehow, I doubt this thing was intended as a mode of transportation.
That looks promising.
Water must drive the machinery. Whoa. I'm starting to think this thing doesn't like me.
That was very, very bad.
That's the throne room. Malik must be nearby.
Nice. The game crashed. I'm really unlucky. Every time I
That's the throne
play,
room. Malik must be nearby.
an old game, it always ends up crashing for some reason. Mm, The funniest thing is that there are no errors, so I can't even fix it anyhow because I don't understand why it crashed. Well, how can I evade his attacks? That's so weird. Not sure. You press control and he doesn't evade his attacks. So, what to do? The only way is to use my power, apparently. I think I'm missing something. I'm missing a way to fight this creature. Because okay, nice. You can use your power to kind of cancel his run. But what if you don't have any energy to use that? See? So I don't think it was intended intended that way. So how can I fight this creature without using my powers? I tried to use jump, but he's not really jumping over him. And control, which is doing this thing, kind of. It, I suppose those are evasions to avoid attacks, but I just it doesn't work against him. It's weird. Power attacks. Not really using the stone armor.
Creature must be nearby. I've got to find Malik.
Yeah, but what do you plan to do with Malik? He refuses to speak with. Why do they want us to go there? There is this banner. What's there? Is there a secret somewhere? But I probably can't go this way. Let's see.
Leave here alive after that.
Oh no, no, no. Oh man. This skipping with the left mouse button is just awful. It's a disaster. No.
Die, you monster!
Malik!
Wow. Things went horribly wrong. Are there any secrets? Over there? What's that platform? Over there? Or are those just random balconies and there are nothing there? So I was waiting for it. What's the next power?
The seal is gone. And something's happened to Malik. He killed that Ifrit and...
Your brother did not kill Ratash. Ratash has killed your brother.
What? No, that's not what happened.
It is not what you saw, but it is what happened. A Jinn will not be killed by any ordinary sword. This is why I warned you not to fight Ratash. His power has simply found another body. Your brother. Before long, Ratash will control him.
No, that cannot be true.
It is the truth.
You don't know Malik. He's stronger than you realize. He will fight that thing, and he will win.
Even if that is true, your brother must still die.
What? Why? If you're going to say this is some kind of punishment...
Of course not. Think. Your brother's half of the seal is destroyed. How will you stop the army now?
I'll make another seal. Tell me how.
Those spells have been lost. The sorcerers who made it are long dead. There is only one way to stop what you have unleashed. You must go to Rekem, the city of the Jinn. There you will find a sword. With it you will kill Ratash. When his power is broken, the army's power will be broken as well.
Kill Ratash? You mean kill Malik? I won't do that.
Do you care for this land? Malik's people, your own life? If you do not stop the army, it will all be gone. I am not heartless. I understand that it will be difficult. But it must be done.
There has to be another way.
You must take charge in your brother's place. You must save those who can still be saved. This is what it is to be a leader. The entrance to Rekem is near King Solomon's tomb. Look for the flame that marks the tower. You will find the stairs to the city underneath.
We got a new power, but we don't know what is that. Well, we will see. Suppose.
I will find a way to save Malik, despite what she says.
You're being foolish, Prince. Nice. This thing is amazing. I don't remember all the powers, but now that I'm discovering them at the same time, or rediscovering, more like, some of them are pretty good. Though what is interesting and maybe weird is that she says that you can kill an Ifrit with the ordinary sword. But why are we able to kill these guys with ordinary sword? They are from sand. How can metal do damage to sand? They can just maybe revive and that's it. Something I'm not sure about. This water thing is not bad, of course, certain situations. Why? I need more sand. I really need more sand. Oh no. Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about this game, you see, they're making this kind of overview where to go. And they always show it since the very first Prince of Persia, Sense of Time. Or, I'm not gonna... Yeah, probably they didn't show it in Prince of Persia 2D or whatever. So from Prince of Persia, The Sense of Time, correct me if I'm wrong, but if I remember correctly, they always make this kind of overview to guide you where to go. I'm actually very curious. How can they if they create a new game, new Prince of Persia, modern Prince of Persia with maybe I don't know, Unreal Engine or whatever, or even Anvil Engine that Ubisoft uses for Assassin's Creed games. How can they make a kind of a big game? Because realistically speaking, the vast majority of new games, they are big or more or less open world. Making this type of games, because this Prince of Persia was released in 2010, and it's been quite some time. It's been 14 years by now. So the question that I'm asking myself is, how can they create a new game with the today's standards, but with all these things that we know? Because realistically speaking, Prince of Persia, it's special exactly because it's because we are used to this kind of platform style where we just run, we climb, we jump, we do all these things. We have this kind of, as I said, the overview of where we should go. But can they create a more or less open world game with um, with all this kind of old things, or do we even need them? Or maybe Prince of Persia should evolve like Assassin's Creed evolved? Uh, because yeah, of course, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, it was more or less big already, but the evolution between Assassin's Creed Syndicate and Assassin's Creed Origins is the evolution, the change. It's kind of big, you see. We have even bigger world in Assassin's Creed Origins, but we have RPG elements. So, if you ask me how to make a good Prince of Persia game, I think I won't be able to answer this question because I'm not sure. Because realistically speaking, we like Prince of Persia because it's some kind of a platformer. There are these enigmas. We're running from walls to walls. It's a very specific type of games, you see. But back then, in early 2000s, it was fine. But nowadays, the vast majority of games are open world, see? Or even if they're not really open world, they're still... We don't really make games that are linear, right? That's the word. Because when I was playing Crysis 2, a lot of people in the on different websites or on the YouTube videos, they were writing that the problem with Crysis 2 is that Crysis 1 started as a big open world game in 2007, and then we changed in 2010 or 11. I think it was 2011 that they released Crysis 2. We changed from the big open world, we passed from the open world to the linear game where it's just it feels weird and doesn't feel interesting. And Prince of Persia, basically, all Prince of Persia games are linear. You can go wherever you want. You have a very specific path where you need to go. You can say maybe Prince of Persia to 2008 is an exception, because you can probably choose where you go, but it's still not an open world. I wouldn't call it an open world. It's a little bit less linear than maybe this one and other Prince of Persia games, but it's still kind of linear. You have very specific way to go and they guide you there. And so I'm not sure how to make a good Prince of Persia game. It's a very difficult question. But I want a new game, a new Prince of Persia, that's for sure. A new Splinter Cell as well. That's very, very bad. A lot of people criticized Assassin's Creed Origins, even though a lot of people liked it, but at the same time the change from one-shot kill in previous Assassin's Creed to an open world RPG where we didn't even have the hidden blade in Assassin's Creed Origins in the beginning, or maybe we had something. And in any case, it was you had a skill tree, you had to level up certain abilities. It's true that it was a, I don't wanna call it a dramatic change, not a drastic change, but it was a change. It wasn't really accepted by everyone. Some people didn't really like it. So maybe with Prince of Persia, if they make a remake, if they improve it somehow, they really need to think about all these things. Do not make a game. I mean, I do not expect much from Ubisoft, but it's true that I like Prince of Persia. For me, those are Prince of Persia, Splinter Cell, and what else? Probably at this point we can count Assassin's Creed as well. There's something else. Oh yeah, there's Watch Dogs as well. At this point, Watch Dogs seems to be interesting as well. Like it. So those are Ubisoft games, and they're pretty cool. I like them. But we need Prince of Persia. Really need it. I won't be able to do that. Too slow, too slow. It's like Rockstar is GD and Red Dead Redemption. Some might say Bully as well, or Midnight Club or something. I didn't really play those games. I have seen them. I can't say much about them, but for me, Rockstar games, it's really about Red Dead Redemption and GTA. So every single big company got their own franchise with some interesting stories and characters, and I like it. But Ubisoft, for some reason, they abandoned their main games. I mean, Ubisoft is not the only one who's doing that. EA for a very long time did that, and they abandoned Command and Conquer. Man, that series was amazing. They just completely abandoned. They closed Redwood Studios, I think. It was them who did that. Need for Speed, they didn't really abandon it, but Need for Speed is, at this point, Need for Speed is, I feel like it's dead. They don't really make good games in Need for Speed series anymore. I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. They're trying to change something, But it's true that it's not the same thing as before. Maybe we're just comparing it to Need for Speed Most Wanted or Underground. Those games were pretty good. Nice, increase the amount of time you can do. That's very good. So I can finish this first line. Probably increases the damage caused by your basic sword attacks. This is what I need. Hope I'll be able to improve it before I finish the game. Yeah, and so I was saying, so Ubisoft kind of abandoned some of the older games, see, Prince of Persia, since the kind of the success of the Assassin's Creed series. Ubisoft just abandoned Splinter Cell, the Persia. They created a new franchise in 2014 when they released Watch Dogs. So basically, as of now, no new Prince of Persia or Splinter Cell games, which is bad, because you didn't have to abandon. Ubisoft got enough money to develop, to have different teams who develop these games.
I have to find Malik. I have to warn him about Rataj. These gardens are one of the wonders of Persia. A wilderness in the midst of a desert kingdom. They're even more beautiful than I remember.
Almost like his reference in a little bit, the Hanging Gardens, Babylon.
A sandstorm? That's probably just a coincidence.
Though, if you actually think, Persia is part of uh, is situated on the territory of ancient Mesopotamia, so oh, so nothing surprising. It's probably the whole point. Though it's not a city of Babylon, but still. Thinking guard is in Babylon. I actually hope that one day they make Assassin's Creed related to in in Babylon, Mesopotamia, or Assyria. I don't know. That seems to be very interesting, at least for me.
Malik! I've seen that attack before. I hope he can hold out against that thing.
I'm not sure if he's possessed by that Ifrit. Why is he killing his own soldiers? Am I missing something?
Where did he go?
You can run along walls while you're sliding. How's that? It's great that this jump is one shot kill. You don't have to waste your time fighting this guys.
Where is Malik?
What is this delay? Do I even need the Trail of Flame? I'm not really using it. It feels kind of useless. Like, realistically speaking, you're attacking your enemies, right? This thing is good when you can just run around, but it's not like you can pass through the enemies, so you can't really make this. You can make it everywhere, and especially that, based on what I've seen, it disappears pretty fast. Maybe the overall duration on you is higher, but the duration of the trail is kind of small. And they say that increases the length, but the duration and damage. But I'm not sure it's a good idea. Same thing for stone armor. Where do I use it? Nowhere. And I'm afraid that in order to increase the damage caused by your basic sword attacks, they need me to improve these things, and I don't really need them. I'm not sure. I feel like Whirlwind and Ice Blast are way better. Maybe health bars and low power increase. I can jump and press control here to teleport. Oh no, okay, it works. It's weird. Does it consume a power? No, it doesn't consume anything.
Malik! I have to help him.
How? That's the main question. How can you help me?
fight it! Don't let it control you!
No. It's a disaster. It's really a big disaster. Oh. It doesn't increase anything. It only increases the duration, but it doesn't affect any stats. I don't know, the armor or the whatever, something. So probably stone armor is kinda useless. It only increases the duration, but no one is really attacking me. I need the Battle Rage and maybe Battle Fury as well. They're just too good. I need the increased damage by sword attacks and maximized damage, because it's just I do too much hits. I need too much hits to kill someone. I suppose during boss fights it will I'll feel it as well. sure. Really not sure. It seems obvious, but like I'm jumping. He's not really jumping. Oh, nice. I'll stop here, ladies and gentlemen, for the second part, and I'll continue very soon in the third part. Yeah, that's it. That's it for now. That's enough.